Right. Well, just one watching at the moment. That's probably me. So it goes. Give it 5 minutes. Nothing occurs, then I'll just jump off. So I hope everyone's had a good weekend. I'm still waiting on news about the court case. So that's another week I've got to wait. Up to about a week now anyway, I suppose. Not done the builds the last couple of days. Been a bit tired out actually. A bit exhausted. Just watched a movie on Netflix, one of the old Fast and Furious movies with Rock and Jason Statham. And that's about it, really. Had a bit of a big dinner, kind of full up. So I'm now just sitting and having a quick cup of coffee. Probably watch another minute and go to bed early. So yeah, I've only got one person on in me. So I don't think people get notifications at the moment, to be honest with you. Seems like a particular social media is screwed up again. Because no one is getting my notifications. I was just thinking in the kitchen while I was making my coffee, wouldn't it be crazy if everything just stopped right now in the world? You know, like, wouldn't it be kind of crazy if we had no water? Everyone's water supply suddenly stops. Everyone's electricity suddenly stops. Everyone's mobile just stop. You know, it's like anything you think of that we survive on suddenly stops. You know, you can't even go out and use your credit card. You know, and you can't like go and buy stuff because, you know, the cash machines ain't going to work and the tills ain't going to work. It'd be, you know, like end of the world as we know it kind of thing, I suppose. Hello, Ian. Hello, Tammy. End of the world, but completely end of the world, you know. You know, everyone will be out rioting, looting the shops because I never know when they're going to like get the next delivery of, you know, like products in the shops. I'll bet, you know what, I still bet that idiots out there will probably still go and loot, you know, like radio. Well, not so much radios because, you know, radios still might work, but because they can use them on generators, can't they? Radios. So, but TVs, you know, how are you going to run a TV if there's going to be no broadcasts? How are you going to boil your kettle? There's no electricity and no gas going through. Well, I know a quick way. Just like smash up your wooden table and set on fire and then boil water if you've got any water coming through the pipes. A bit of a bug with everything suddenly just stopped though, wouldn't it, eh? Be really weird. You know, for water, you'd have to go to your nearest lake or river or creek and, you know, grab as much water you can and, like, boil it. It'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it, really, if suddenly, you know, everything suddenly stopped functioning. Now, what would you do? would you go out and riot and like try to get as much food into your shopping trolley or your basket or whatever, before it all goes? I'm pretty sure everyone would, including me, I reckon. I just don't know why you get weird thoughts like that, when you're going in the kitchen to make a cup of coffee. It's just like, I did a weird dream last night, actually, this morning, about me and my dad. But my dad, as you know, he's been gone for like 10 years. And it felt like we was in the future, and me and my dad wasn't getting on with each other. And we was like military. And I got shot, and he just walked off and left me there. And I'm going out for him to help me out, and he was just thinking about himself. I managed to get up and run after him and smack him in the gob for leaving me there. Bit of a weird dream, actually. I don't know why I had that. Hello, Mark. Been a bit weird weekend, actually, this weekend. Thinking about weird things. Life is a bit weird, I suppose, in one way, innit, eh? What puts, those kind of things in our brain? I think, like, any time now, that the world could suddenly end. What puts it in our brain, to have, like, weird dreams, constantly. And I tell you, I have so many weird dreams that they never really end. Just it starts getting interesting and it suddenly cuts out and then to a new dream. Don't know why. Really weird. Life. If we had an alien invasion, yeah, and they wanted to take, so many people to the spaceship to, like, not so much, probe them and, like, do all this kind of, like, scientific research, like, open and, doing weird shit. But they'd like to take us to another planet, start life fresh over. I'd like to go. Bored with this planet, to be honest with you. There's so many shitty things that's going on in there. I don't know. I'm always having weird dreams. Do you have the same dreams that, like I do, Mark, when you have like a dream, it just starts getting interesting, you get to that climax of something really, really great happen and suddenly it stops and another dream pops on. Complete new dream. I never finish a dream, I tell you. Never. As long as they say though that if you have a dream about your death, you're dying, there's a possibility that you will die in your sleep and you won't wake up. That's the kind of dream I don't want. But if it happens, kind of thing. No, how many hundreds of thousands of people die in their sleep? My dad died in his sleep in the hospital. Yeah, dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and my stepmother took the hospital to starve him because he wasn't eating his food anyway. So the hospital fucking will starve him. If I knew that, I would have fucking gone down and made a riot, I tell you. But I didn't know anything until I got down there. The next morning he died. But at least he went peacefully, kind of thing. So I like to go peaceful, in sleep, or like a sudden impact they won't feel no pain whatsoever. Bit morbid, isn't it? but you know. No, if we had an apocalypse with the zombies, I'd rather find a gun and shoot myself in the head if I knew I wasn't going to live. You know, I try to survive as long as I can, but I try to make sure I've got one bullet left for myself. I wouldn't really want to turn. You know, how many people would turn, you know, after being bitten? How long will it take for someone to actually turn after being bitten? My arms are peeling again. Don't know why my arms are peeling. No, in an apocalypse, you know, I'll use a gun actually if I can help it. You know, I'll carry one with me for myself when I think, you know, it's my time. So I really want to like be bitten and turn. Because you get that pain, you know, that virus eating through your skin, through your cells, and suddenly like you turn into one. Mind you, I wonder what it would be like being this zombie. You know, what would it be like? Coming in, you know, turning into really a zombie turns into like a cannibal, don't he? Really, he, she, whatever. Because they start eating human flesh. That's a cannibalism. And if you think about it, right, a lot of these zombie movies is a joke because if you think about it, you know, the older movies used to say like zombies go for your brain. Well, your skull is very hard to get to the brain, you know, unless like the zombie's arm, well, the hands are so strength when they die, they're able to crack the brain, but they don't go for your brain. They always rip you apart and make your innards, don't they? Your intestines, where all the crap goes. Ugh. I wouldn't want to be doing that. No way. Ugh, disgusting. Eating someone's intestines, you know, when you've got all your crap in there. No way. There's a few places I would like to chew on, but if I got bitten on, you're always going to be come one. And I've got a pistol on me. Quickest way out. Won't turn in. Won't turn. What if that, like, if you ever watched that, what's it called? That, fucking, I've watched them so many times. Residential Evil. When that woman runs up to the top of the building and she gets bitten, and the military, you know, the two guys try to like save her, and she goes, "You can't save me. I know what it's like when you get bitten." And she jumps off the building. What if she doesn't land on her head, you know, kind of thing? What if she lands on her legs and breaks her legs? She'll probably still turn, wouldn't she? Because it hasn't destroyed the brain. So really, it'd be a waste of time jumping off a fucking building. Might as well just turn and become one and, like, you know, follow all the others down. No, I don't know. I know I'm talking shit, but you know, nothing else to talk to it. Is there really? Nothing else really worth talking about, to be honest with you. I don't know even why I come on, actually, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go in a short while to watch another movie before I go to bed. And what movie I'm going to watch, I don't know. I was thinking of. I just watched the Fast and Furious, which was the Hobbs and Shaw one. I watched Assault on Precinct 13 earlier. I don't know what other movie to watch, actually. I might watch Deliver Us from the Devil. I watched a Japanese movie last night. Really weird. No, it spoke English, but the titles didn't actually follow the actual what they were saying in English. So I thought, well, what's the point of doing subtitles if it's not going to say the same thing as the person who's speaking in the movie? It's pointless, isn't it? Well, I have got Insidious 1. I was thinking that, like, Insidious 2, but I thought, well, where's Insidious 1? Surely I must have Insidious 1 on there. I couldn't find it, and suddenly it just popped up. So I'll probably watch Insidious 1 tonight, and then watch Insidious 2 tomorrow night. Get to watch a little bit of horror movie before I go to bed tonight. That'd give me nightmares, wouldn't it, eh? Does anyone have nightmares after watching a movie when I go to bed? I don't. I never really have nightmares when I go to bed after watching a horror movie. I was going to do a stream Friday or Saturday, but I couldn't be bothered. I just didn't want to, can't be bothered. Yeah, I just couldn't be bothered to be one, actually, to be honest with you. I don't want to dig out the gear that I was going to use, and I was going to bring the mover back in, but I haven't brought that back in yet, but I will be bringing the mover back in, because I don't want that keep falling on the floor in the bedroom and, damaging the glass, which it hasn't done yet, but there's a possibility. So I'm going to bring the mover back in here. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, but last night I watched a few movies, and I just chilled out. I know Dave was live earlier. I sat there and listened to him for about a quarter of an hour or so, and I thought, right, I'm going to watch a movie. So I did. Hello, Shrimp. Hello, Yorlick. I was going to do a stream one day about things that actually scared me in the past, but I thought they might be a bit boring. I think I've done something similar to it anyway before. When I was at school, going through certain alleyways, used to scare me. Walking up Tarkill Lane used to scare me. Big spiders scare me. Little spiders ain't too bad. I saw one in the kitchen earlier, and I tried to capture it with a bog roll, just a cardboard bit. Well, it wasn't a bog roll, it was an actual kitchen roll, cardboard ring thing. And I tried to catch it, and it just ran right down the back of the plate. I thought, fuck it. But I don't like spiders so much, to be honest with you. The only insect that really freaks me out is earwigs. Those are little kind of beetle things with little nippers at the front of them. I've had one of them in my ear once before. God. And there's a rumour saying that if you get one go through your ear and into your brain, they can chew your brain up and make you go crazy. And I was at my sister's boyfriend's flat one night because he was in the Navy, and he took me down on his motorbike to show me the ship he was sailing on. And I stayed there overnight because it was a bit too late coming back. And as I was laying there, I felt something go up on my ear, and I just went like that, and I kind of pulled it. And I didn't know what it was, and I don't like one. Fucking earwig. Like in bleeding things. Hello, Michael. Yeah. Got a bit of a headache coming on right now. And my neck's started to work. Oh. Well, I tied up the table a little bit yesterday, so I've got room. My table on my altar table, so I'll probably start doing some streams soon. Not sure when. Well, we'll start doing some soon. I'm waiting for this bloody court case to get over and done with, kind of thing. That still stresses me out and causing me anxiety and depression. And I don't really want to be doing anything until that's all sorted out. So, I can't do much anyway, so I've got to try to get to bed early each night because I have to wait for a phone call. And that phone call's bloody taking forever. You never know when you're going to accept the phone call. It's only to let me know when the court's going to start up. I'm still waiting on the buggers to call me. I was trying to do some more bills yesterday, but I couldn't be bothered with that. I hope to do one or two tomorrow because I promised that I'd get one at 2 DNA Paranormal. Still waiting for the glue sticks to finish off the analog EM pump sleeve. I think I've got most of the stuff I've ordered now anyway. I've got more stuff coming. Oh yes, I've got some circuit boards coming. Yeah, I've got some circuit boards to turn up yet. Hello, Shelley. Yeah, I know they can get in your ear though. Just thinking like getting an ear that can drive you mad. Maybe one did get in my ear one time, and that's probably why I'm fucking some of the times. It's been put on hold for a year. Well, I say a year. Yeah, it has been a year. Nearly, I think. I was told the guy sometimes comes over or gets his friend to come over and check my channel out and take notes in case I say his name or his YouTube channel name, which I don't do. And there's not really much I can do about it because I think about it sometimes, saying, "Oh, well, I'm waiting for this court case, da da da." So I've not really said what it's about. I know a lot of people know what it's about anyway, but I haven't really spoke about it in depth for a while now anyway. So I tend to try not to talk about it too much. Because if I did say something, they were sitting there writing it down, it can be used against me. And it could screw things up for me really, but I don't think I've said anything for them to use against me anyway. I just want it to hurry up and get over and done with. Even when it is over and done with, I won't, be that nasty son of a bitch to tell people who he was and what his channel is, so they can go over and, you know, like attack him. Not saying they would anyway, but, you know, I could be a mean motherfucker and could do that, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to, like, try to forget it afterwards. So he gets his up, you know, his deservants. And that's why I say I don't really talk that much anyway. Other much will be that person much more permissive genes. Well, I don't have to wear a mask, you know, because I've got the exempt because I'm asthmatic anyway. But I still do wear a mask, and if I need to take the mask off to get air in my lungs, I will. I think the only thing is with the police, like, I think the government could try to give them too much power with the situation. What's happened to my YouTube? Suddenly went dark. My screen froze. Hello there, Sophie. Oh, still could go on people's streams, but I've just kept away from them for now. You know, there's no against the people. You know, I still like watching people's channels, but I've kept away from people's channels for now. You know, I might go and say hello or just watch, but no invitations onto their streams I don't even bother with right now. Bitcoins. I get emails every day saying I've got like 1.5 million bitcoins I need to claim, you know, and all I want is my bank details. Yeah, like fuck. So many scamming going on at the moment. You know, I'm getting scams on my email about, well, you need to, like, you know, log on and reset your passwords with a BT. I don't have BT anymore. EE, I get scammed for that as well. You know, I know when it's a scam because if you go to where the link is, yeah, unless it says whatever the web page is, like if it's the EE, it's like EE.com or .co.uk or whatever, yeah, / then, you know, the page is going to send you to. Unless it gives you that kind of link, I don't click on it. But I see a lot of people trying to scam me by saying, oh, you need to, like, click on here. And, like, it's got, like, some weird, like, 50-character website address, and you're thinking, well, no, I don't do that. No, with in my online banking, I don't really do my online banking. Since I opened, I don't really use it, but I still get, like, you know, emails saying you need to look at your online banking and, like, update your personal details and change your password. And you go to that little link, it's some fucking weird link. It's nothing to do with Barclays. And I always use my mobile from Barclays anyway. And the thing is, a bank would not ask you for your password. Not the whole password anyway. They might ask you for, like, letter 1, letter 7 or whatever it is. they'll have your password anyway. So I don't click on any fraudulent links on my emails. Hello, Jane. I was watching a video not long ago, actually, where this overcome policewoman got a call on a mobile phone when she was working, and a scammer was trying to say, like, you know, you owe us like $8,000 in like tax revenue, and if you don't do it, we'll come and arrest you. And this police officer's just sitting there laughing her ass off. And I think she actually got someone to trace the call, and they investigated it, and then like closed the scammers down. A lot of the scamming is, you know, another one I've been watching a little bit on, the old anti-viruses, you know. You click on a link and you say, like, it says like your computer's been compromised. You now have a virus. You need to bring up like Microsoft.com, you know, and speak to an engineer. And I've done that one time, right? And I'm just going to make the name up because I can't remember, but like David Rogers is an English name, and you've got a Pakistani on the other side. Hello, my name is David Rogers. Can I help you, please? Oh, you got the virus. Can you tell me what the virus is? Well, you must know what the virus is because, like, you know, it's telling me to ring you, you know. And they just ask you so many stupid questions, and they're trying to get access to your computer and start. You know, once you give them access to your computer, you're screwed because they can like download all your information, and they'll also click on, like, you know, your folders, your email, because your email automatically gets downloaded when you open, like, you know, your email. Everything you open and look at on the internet, it gets downloaded onto your PC. Even if you know that or not, but it does, because your data is being cached by your processor and your memory. And that's why I've said, you know, when all these haters, all these trolls come out and start causing problems here, and they do videos on YouTube, you know, you may think, you know, you're safe by deleting that video. Well, the thing is, you're not safe because it's on your computer for one thing, yeah? It's on your YouTube. And then if you delete the video from YouTube, YouTube doesn't delete it for at least 6 months. All right? So it's still on YouTube, although you've deleted it. And it's also downloaded on your computer. You're thinking it's on your certain folder, and you delete your folder. You put it in your recycling bin and click delete. Even if you do that, it's still on your computer because you've got your memory and you've got your processor that holds data as well. So you're thinking that, you know, you can get your hard drive out and smash your hard drive up. They can still read data from your hard drive, all right, the police. And if you like take it out, throw it in the river, you know, and no one can find it, you don't realise data is still held on your processor and your memory. So unless you're gonna like throw your whole computer away and do one, you ain't gonna get away with it. But yeah, when you got scammers trying to scam you, you know, if you ever get like a notification come up on your screen saying like your computer's locked, and like, you know, to get your computer unlocked and the files removal from your hard drive, you know, you can download, like, you know, antivirus software if you think it's a virus, but usually it's just a screenshot, a page that pops up saying that your computer is, like, you know, been compromised. All you got to do is turn your computer off and back on, and clear your cache, and that's it. Do a quick antivirus scan. If it's got anything on there, delete it straight away, and you ain't got to pay out nothing. Not where they say, oh, you need to pay like £5,000 to get your system cleaned up. Fuck me, £500, I might as well just throw the computer away and go and buy a new computer. I've been watching, like, some scamming videos on YouTube, and there are hackers out there who don't like, these scammers. And there's an American guy who had help with one of his friends who actually lives over Delhi, India, and they went down and they was actually able to close down one of these scamming locations. Then they did another video showing you all the people that was in charge of the scamming, who created it, all the workers, and it had all the information on everyone. And they said, unless you don't, this is all going to the police, and let them deal with it. So they all got frightened, they closed it down, but it's still went to the police anyway. I think that video I watched the other day, he made like $550,000 on innocent people within a year. And that's American dollars. I think one company made about 2.5 million within 3 years by scamming people. There's many ways of people, who will scam you. And I think that's out of order because, people ain't got money to pay out nowadays, especially, with the situation being as it is now. I know, the computer and the internet's like people's lives now, isn't it, really? But what if something like the internet just went down, and we had no electricity? You wouldn't have to worry about people scamming you then, would you, really? You wouldn't be able to get on the internet. Someone takes the whole internet down. But even, the government and the military wouldn't be able to get to do anything. Well, I think the government's got their own, resources, their own internet. But they wouldn't be able to get onto this internet. What do you think the government has got, which you don't know about? They probably got a bank details and my bank account. Wouldn't be surprised. No, there's so many different types of scamming out there. The other kind of scamming I don't like is these people in the paranormal, the psychics and the card readers. I've heard a couple of stories where they're supposed to be true, where one woman rang up a card reader, and because the card reading will be about, because what happened was that the woman was informed to ring up this particular card reader here, this specific one, and she asked questions, and the card reader was giving answers, and she goes, if you want more information, it's going to cost you more money. So this woman ended up ringing this woman, this card reader or psychic or whatever it was, about 6 times, and she emptied her bank account out. And she only later found out that she found all this information from someone who she once knew, gave all the information to the fucking psychic or card reader, and they can also do you do a Google search, you're always going to find something about someone on Google anyway. And if they're watching your channel as well, and you're giving that personal information, they out. So that's the scammers I don't like. The hackers, one they're like the 5, like psychic mediums or card readers who scam you. They're the main 3 I don't like. Yeah, my arms are pinning for some reason today. But, that's life, I suppose, People want to commit crimes and be greedy. They reckon by the end of this, not this year, but by say 2050, there might not even be available. It would just be credits. So you go in with a card, to take the money out of the account, it'd be credits, and there won't even be no proper banking facility like Barclays and oh god, the Woolwich, Halifax, and Bank of Scotland. They will be won't even exist anymore. So in the next 20, 30 years, money won't exist. Star Trek, when I was watching that the other day, First Contact, they said oh, I bet that woman, that coloured one, she goes, the black lady, you was on it. I don't know her name, but she was on on the Enterprise. She goes, I bet this costs a lot of money. And old John Luke Picard goes, well, we don't have money where we are now. It's all credits. You work to better yourself, and you get what you get when you better yourself, kind of thing. So next 50 years there might not be no money. Right, anyway, I'm going to shoot off. I'll probably delete this video, actually, to be honest with you. It wasn't really more of a topic or anything, was it, really? So I'll pop on and say hello to you. And let you have a little chin wig yourselves. So, yeah, I'll delete this one in a minute. So I'm not sure when I'll be on it tonight. It'll just be random for now until after this court case is over and done with. Because it's still stressing me out and anxiety and depression and whatnot. So once it's over and done with, I'll have to concentrate a bit more on doing some more paranormal. But they say the 9th is the last day that they would probably contact me. So even if it was the 9th, contact me on. I've still got the dates after the 9th. So I'm going to say the next 2 weeks. Hopefully I'll hear something, been in court and over and done with then. I can start concentrating on doing some more stuff on the paranormal. I was thinking about going to go out and doing some stuff as well before it gets dark at night time. Just having to walk around the parks or something. Take 1 or 2 K2 meters and ghost box and just do a little session around there before it gets dark. But we'll see how it goes. So I'll probably bring the mirror in as well after it's all over and done with, and start doing some more stuff in here. Bring some dolls in. Might do a Ouija board one week. But we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm off. I'm going to watch Insidious 1. So I'll catch you all later.